swear it.
Damocles? Damocles is a myth. Only men kill men, my emperor. The gods
So you're
make
trying to
dragons.
figure out if you
Never
want to
interfere with
download Ryse, Son of Rome during this month's Games with Gold. This could be a tricky decision. I mean, it's kind of like if you wanted to watch a movie and you're trying to decide between Gladiator and 300. Except those are both really good movies, and Ryse is, well, you'll see. Ryse is one of the original launch titles on the Xbox One. So at this point, there's a good chance you've already heard a thing or two about it. Reviews have been mixed, to say the least. At the time of the release, one review actually said the game was about as much fun as dialing phone numbers. Now, I'm no stranger to jamming my fat fingers in the holes of a rotary phone, and I can promise you that this game is way more fun than that. Ryse follows the story of a Roman soldier named Marius Titus, who watches his family get brutally murdered by a bunch of barbarians. Then he works his butt off to ascend through the ranks of the Roman army in order to get his revenge. And can you blame the guy? If I had to watch my family get whacked, I'd be hotter than Mount Vesuvius too. The visuals of this game are fantastic. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that they're still among the best looking ones on the Xbox One to the day. The landscapes of ancient Italy are beautiful, like Sophia from the Block beautiful. And don't get me started on the facial construction. Textures, lighting, and camera work all top notch. The story in Ryse is kind of a funny thing. You see, most games present a storyline that is either completely made up or a simulation of real events. Ryse finds itself somewhere in the middle. It's set in the glory days of Rome. With that, you get to take a trip through various Roman cities. I think I see Nana's house. As well as the hillsides of Europe and the streets of the common folk. Many of the events are foreseeable, but the voice acting is great and the plot is compelling enough to keep you interested. There are a few twists, but a Kaiser Soze shock value they are not. Gameplay is Ryse's weakest point, but I gotta admit, this was the part of the original reviews that were most blown out of proportion. Yeah, there are a lot of quick-time events, but let's not turn a meatball into a meatloaf here. The controls are basically a 4-button mashing system. You got a couple buttons to attack, a button to stun, and a button to defend. You can string these along in different combinations to fight off all these jabronis that are attacking you all the time. What makes this real quick-timey is at the end, when you finish a fight with a legitimate QTE to get a satisfyingly violent execution. No matter how many times you watch Marius pulverize one of these barbarians' face in, it is a thing of beauty. All things considered, I'd rate this game about 14 cannolis and a leather jacket. Not sure what that means? It means download it, you big jerk. It's a free game, and you've probably paid good money for worse. Listen, it's not Scarface good, or Godfather 1 good, or Godfather 2 good. Maybe it's Godfather 3 good. It's certainly not Carlito's Way good, or Trolls good. What? I like Trolls. When you're done hitting install on your console, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe. This has been the DFP Goon, and I'm getting out of here. Seriously though, Trolls is a good movie.